Greetings, all of you here at ACTFL. Our theme this year, New Spaces, New Realities, Learning Anytime, Any Place, challenges all of us to reflect on how has teaching changed? But more importantly, how has learning changed? How do we help students discover their passions so they can play and explore in order to be contributing members of the global community on their terms? This augmented reality certainly is a possible new space. Right, Will?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ACTFL President Toni Theisen.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our 47th ACTFL Convention and World Language Expo in this wonderful city of Orlando. It is an honor and pleasure to have all of you here this morning. I would like to start off by saying I am proud to be a language teacher, and you? Thank you for all of your support during my year as your ACTFL president. This year has been an awesome experience filled with lots of learning, amazing opportunities to collaborate and to share the vision of ACTFL. Undoubtedly, one of my greatest sources of support comes from our board of directors and the ACTFL staff. Their positive energy, impressive expertise, and caring dedication to serving ACTFL and all of its members has moved our vision forward. I would like to ask the ACTFL board and staff to please stand and be recognized. ACTFL just completed its election, and I'm delighted to congratulate our newly elected President-elect, Jackie Van Houten, and the newly elected members of the ACTFL Board of Directors, Juan Carlos Morales and Ali Moeller. Yay! I would like to acknowledge and introduce a special guest from South Korea, the CEO of the Credo Corporation, Mr. Young Lim. Credo is a very important business partner of ACTFL and LTI, who has successfully promoted ACTFL proficiency testing in South Korea. Credo is a Samsung-affiliated company and the #1 corporate and foreign language education company in South Korea. Credo has built their business on high-quality educational products and materials, focusing on several areas, including language development. ACTFL looks forward to working with you for many years, and I would like to thank you very much for coming. Thank you. You might ask, what has ACTFL accomplished for you as a member this year? ACTFL launched the new ACTFL Assessment of Performance Towards Proficiency in Languages, the APPLE. Please stop by the ACTFL Central or the Language Testing International booth to find out more about this program. ACTFL published 3 new books this year: Keys to Planning for Learning, Effective Curriculum Unit and Lesson Design, Implementing Integrated Performance Assessment, and Raising Global Children. All of these authors will be signing copies of these books during the convention at ACTFL Central. We continue to work with JNC Nicholas and the Sheridan Group on advocacy and policy at the national, state, and local levels. Just yesterday, at the ACTFL Delegate Assembly, the state advocacy teams made plans to further the language agendas in the states. Highlighting a part of ACTFL's advocacy program is a brand new public awareness campaign that will launch in 2014, lead with languages. Let's take a look at the video.
Imagine waking up one day to a new reality. A world where English is only one of thousands of languages, and 90% of Americans are left out of the conversation. Realize that that day is today. In the world we share with 7 billion people, 75% don't understand any English. And the fastest growing economies across the globe are non-English speaking. How can we succeed in commerce, in diplomacy, and in our careers in today's multilingual and multicultural world? With languages. Learning other languages is essential for America. Language competency equips our workforce for a competitive job market. It opens the doors for businesses of every size to connect with the 95% of the world's customers who live outside our borders. And in an era of increased global challenges and conflicts, it empowers our diplomatic, military, and intelligence communities to be effective in their missions. Outside the US, knowing multiple languages is the standard, not the exception. Time to wake up and lead ourselves from today to tomorrow with languages. Let's make languages a national priority to prepare Americans for a brighter future in a more connected world.
We look forward to support for the campaign from both the public and private sectors as we take our message beyond the field to the public at large. Stay tuned for celebrity public service announcements, encouraging young people to learn languages as they plan for their careers. Did you know that in your program guide that we have an important letter from President Obama, in which he states that foreign language skills are essential to thriving in the economy and continuing to meet the challenges of the 21st century? Yes. The ACTFL Global Giving Initiative will be launched this week. It is a way to offer compassionate connection with those in need across the globe in order to foster empathy and cultural understanding with our students. The first ACTFL is supporting Bon Samaritan School in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. While you are here, you can make a contribution to that school. A list of needed items is at the ACTFL Global Giving booth, number 854. We will share updates on this service initiative on the ACTFL website and in future issues of The Language Educator. One of the most exciting developments for me as a nationally board certified teacher is that the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards is undertaking a revision of certification assessments. That means that language certification will go beyond the current French and Spanish language options. We anticipate that these new offerings will be available in the 2015-16 academic year, assuming successful outcomes of the project. We are pleased to announce that Anne Norenz, who is currently an ACTFL board member and the interim editor of Foreign Language Annals, will officially become the new editor beginning January 1st. Thank you, Anne. Anne will do a fantastic job in this new role. We are pleased to announce that Anne Norenz, who is currently an ACTFL board member and the interim editor of Foreign Language Annals, will officially become the new editor beginning January 1st. Thank you, Anne. Anne will do a fantastic job in this new role. Universally accepted way of professional credentialing in the future. Visit ACTFL Central for more information about our badge. Now, I would like to share a little bit of my personal journey that led me to being ACTFL president. A long time ago, my department chair told me I should go to this World Language Conference in Denver. I didn't even know what a conference was. It was my second year of teaching. It was 1974, and it was an ACTFL conference. It was at this conference that I met a stately professor of Spanish who turned out to be one of my greatest mentors and sources of encouragement and inspiration. He was Dr. Lynn Sanstead. So many Colorado teachers and teachers around the country have benefited from his passion for language learning. We all learn from his informative articles, his powerful workshops, and his professional involvement. His great wisdom encouraged all of us to take risk, to be willing to share and show our passion and dedication for learning. From this, it empowered and guided me to be CCFLT president, bring 3 regional conferences together for the first time in one place with the color teal, be an ACTFL program chair, board member of Central States, to write articles and to share my learning through lots of presentations with my colleagues. I am so grateful to have had all of these wonderful opportunities and many more. But at the true heart of my journey is my passion and joy for teaching languages. It is my hope that having mentored, coached, and learned with all of my students for all these years has made a difference. And today, it is an honor to have William West, a former student and now a French teacher in Lincoln, Nebraska, as my special guest. Yes, all of us are potential leaders, but at our very essence, we are all teachers.